Welcome to Along for the Ride, a success series developed for those of us who are on the road and on the go constantly. My name is Alyssa Bakar. I'm a success coach and president of Compass Rose Development, and I'm happy to be here to share with you something I call the trifecta of goal setting. So, first I want to talk about how do we set goals. A lot of us think, okay, goal setting, when do I set goals? New Year's, right? We all set goals at New Year's and we profess it to other people, or we say it quietly to ourselves in the corner. This is what I want to accomplish this year, and this is how I'm going to do it. How many of us actually say this is how I'm going to do it, or build a plan? So what I'm here to tell you is that there's a fact that's out there that 95% of the population does about 5% of the total work out there. And the 5% who really do achieve a lot, they get 95% of the success. So I want you to be part of this 95% of the success is going on out there. So I have this to share with you. My trusty shape, the triangle, is going to help me to help you learn about goal setting in 3 different ways. So yeah, we all go New Year's and make our resolutions of, I want to be skinny by the end of the year, or I want to quit smoking this year. And so there are 3 elements to setting a goal. One is make it specific and measurable. Number 2 is create an affirmation for it, and I'll explain that in a little bit. And number 3 is visualization. So these 3 components are what make a real goal attainable and on its path to becoming achieved. So let's start with number 1. Writing it down. So it's New Year's. You want to get back on a snowboard by November of that year. So you write that goal down. That 5% that owns 95% of the success, they write their stuff down. How much by when? When you write it down, you want it to be specific, measurable, and attainable. So someone standing next to you on the date that you said you're going to do it by is going to be able to tell you, yes, that was accomplished, or nope, didn't make it to that mark. So you want to make it specific, measurable, and attainable, and write it down. Piece number 2, so like getting back on that snowboard by November, is writing an affirmation. Now, what's an affirmation? Up until recently, I had no idea either. So I'm going to share that with you. An affirmation is taking that goal and saying, here I am on November 1st on a snowboard. And you put some emotional feeling words in there too, like, I feel exhilarated, strong, and confident while whizzing down the mountain on my snowboard. Can you feel the difference in, I'm going to get back on a snowboard this year versus now putting that extra layer of emotion in there? Yeah. Writing down that affirmation statement really makes it like, ooh, that sounds great. That sounds awesome. I can actually feel a difference when I'm thinking about that. I'm getting excited. So affirmations really help you to get in that emotional context of how it is to achieve that goal. And you put it in the present tense. The affirmation is as it's already achieved. So it creates what we call structural tension. I'm not seeing that right now, but it would feel really good to be here. So your mind is a goal-seeking organism that works to achieve that goal. So writing it down, creating an affirmation. Now what's the final piece? Final piece is doing visualization. So just like Olympic athletes do, they state their goals, they practice their goals and see themselves winning the gold medal, and they actually visualize it. I can see myself making it through that goal. So now you've read the statement about it. Now you're going to shut your eyes and really experience it within your mind's eye, how that feels to accomplish. And whoosh. So here I am with my New Year's resolution about being a snowboarder in November 1st at 5 p.m. And I picture myself at 5 p.m. on November 21st, close my eyes after reading that affirmation statement of how thrilling it is to be whizzing down the mountain, feeling strong, fit, and confident. And now I see myself actually do it from my own eyes, watch myself carving down a mountain. And now There's nothing stopping me. Now I can actually feel how good that's going to feel. The trifecta of goal setting. There's one thing I didn't mention that I will mention now. You can't just do this once and forget it. You need to keep this with you every day. So if every day you can review your goal, read that affirmation statement, and take just a couple seconds, 30 seconds, to close your eyes and envision that and really live how that emotionally feels in your mind's eye, that's a daily discipline that's going to bring you success no matter what your goal is. Then you can be that 5% that's experiencing 95% of the successes out there in the world. Sound good? Join me on the journey. Thank you for being part of Along for the Ride.